Hi, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute, not knowing. We're about to know. I go by the nickname Ginger. The weekend segment is already up. My girl, she's early. That's the fancier version of what we do for those who are like, we want to see the pictures. Pictures, it's fancy. It's already up. So do check out my weekend edition, which is up now. Why is everybody coming after Tamar Braxton? I have a soft spot in my heart for her. I know a lot of you like, she does stuff for publicity. New season of the Braxton Family Values kicks off November the 5th on WeTV. The sisters, Tamar is not really in it for the whole season, but it kicks off with a bang because it shows when the sisters found out that Tamar had tried to commit suicide. They went up to the hospital with cameras and everything. Tamar is mad. Tamar is mad at the We Network. She's tied to them, using her pain for their pleasure. She's upset at her sisters. They're saying because they showed up with them cameras. Well, you should have known the minute you saw the cameras that they're filming this. They're filming this whole entire thing. There are other reality stars attacking her, like the one Jocelyn who had the baby by Stevie J. And I'm like, why is she being so mean? You know, telling her to die and just being mean. This is a difficult time for Tamar because she's got to figure it out. If she's saying no more reality TV, what does she do for money? Will she finally finish the album? Will she work again with her ex-husband, Vince? It's a tricky time. We all know the person who gets mad at the messenger. She appreciates her sisters coming to her defense and, you know, telling that ex-boyfriend, David, to stay away, you're no good. But I think she has a soft spot for him. I don't think she'll get back with him. But don't be surprised. You know how it is when you love someone. Y'all know it's hard sometimes to stop loving somebody. Family's mad, and then if y'all get back together, it's hard. It's just hard. So I'm thinking of Tamar, and I really want her to do well. But what is next? What's next for Lisa Ray? You know, a lot of performers, because they can't get no money right now, they're doing these OnlyFans accounts. OnlyFans is where your fans have to pay to see you. Now, some are very sexual, some are a little bit, but there are people who are making money. Like, they're making serious money from this OnlyFans. Lisa Ray, they say she's the next one to open up an OnlyFans. Now, Lisa looks good. You know, she's a very attractive woman, but she's getting older, and I guess she's got to figure out what are the next steps. Will she ever get married again? There are no acting jobs. Well, there are, but, you know, Hollywood is slow to get back on their feet with things, but nobody was really checking her before. What does a person like a Lisa Ray do? She's been making headlines, upset with her sister, speaking out on things, fighting with Stacey Dash. But what is the legitimate next step for Lisa Ray? Will it be an OnlyFans account? Pharrell, he's coming to network. It's a gospel choir search where he goes back home to the Hamptons in Virginia, and he's just looking for great gospel talent. He don't care how old you are, what color you are, what sexual orientation you are. He's looking for good singers, and it's going to be documented in a Netflix series that's going to start airing on November the 20th. Gospel music, Voices of Fire is what he's calling it, and they're looking for talent, and I hear they got some good talent down there in the Hamptons, Virginia. That's where he's from. Missy Elliott, a lot of great talent, but this is going to start streaming on November 20th. He's also working on a Juneteenth musical. If you were here yesterday, you heard me talk about my love of musicals. He's teaming up with Kenya Barris, who brought us Blackish, and they're going to be doing a musical all on Juneteenth. This weekend on Saturday Night Live, Adele. Adele looks so different. Oh my gosh. She's lost 100 pounds, but I mean, she changed everything from head to toe. If she was looking a little dowdy in 2012, she's not looking dowdy no more. She is looking fabulous. She's not singing. Maybe she'll surprise somebody at the last minute, but Adele is not singing. Who's singing? How about her? Who's got a project with Tamar Braxton, who has her own project. She is amazing, and she plays the heck out of a guitar. She's not only a singer, but she's a musician. It's Friday. Her is going to tear it up tomorrow night on Saturday Night Live. But for those who are like, Adele, what does this mean you're not singing? I think she is dropping new music next year. I think that's definitely coming. But with Adele's total makeover, and it is a total makeover, I think she wants to try something new, and we're all going to see it this weekend on Saturday Night Live. Have you ever had someone be very honest with you? And how did you take it? Tiffany Haddish was interviewing Marlon Wayans. I auditioned for plenty of your movies. How come you would never hire me? Marlon was very honest. He said, you're always on 10. You're doing too much. You don't act mature. Now, it's going to be funny. See, I think now Tiffany and Marlon will probably wind up working. But he was brutally honest, and he did it out of love. He didn't do it in a way that is like mean. But she really wanted to know, hey, I've auditioned. How come you never hired me? And Marlon put it out there, and it's like, bam. This is why we never hired you for any of the Wayans movies. Marlon, he's on Apple TV with Bill Murray, On the Rocks, Rashida Jones. That just started streaming today. He's going to be the bad husband in the Aretha Franklin movie, Respect. It's a Marlon Wayans that we ain't never seen. So if some of y'all be like, he act too silly, ooh, wait till you see him in this new movie, Respect. But he was brutally honest. Have you ever had to be brutally honest with someone when they asked you? I will not be surprised if these two wind up working together at some point. Tyra Banks says she does like Housewives from the Bravo network, and she wouldn't mind if they were on Dancing with the Stars. Tyra is the executive producer. Auntie hates publicity stunts. I have like a list of people that I don't even want to talk about no more because it's all stunts. It's all like, stop playing with the fans. Tyra is in charge of Dancing with the Stars, and they said that she made this statement. She didn't want none of them on there. Nene, Bethany Frankel, none of them. Now you're going to start seeing Housewives on Dancing with the Stars. I think, well, okay, who do I like? I like the Johnny Ware, who I was supposed to interview, and it never happened. I hope I do. And Nelly, because I told y'all, sometimes I back out early, but it is my little mini obsession until I get angry, and I'm like, I ain't watching it. But I want to see what Johnny Ware, the Olympic darling, does. And, of course, Nelly, who's getting a little bit more comfortable, even though I don't think that he's going to win Dancing with the Stars. But it's been interesting. If you watch it on Monday, it's all about the villains. And here's some scoop. Tyra's coming out to Rockwell, Somebody's Watching Me. Any of y'all remember that song? He sounded like Michael Jackson. He had Michael Jackson doing the background. Rockwell is Berry Gordy's son. It's one of those one-hit wonders, kind of like they play it around Halloween. Well, Tyra's coming out to that, and the whole theme is villains. It's going to be villains as they get ready for Halloween. The weekend edition is up, so check it out. It's real fancy. I thank you guys for, you want the scoop. Wait, it's straight no chaser. I just come out just telling you the stories, and I hope that you enjoy it. The channel is growing, so tell a friend, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. You know that I saw it when I hit that heart button, and you'll know that Patty saw it. And I'm getting used to so many of you that I can tell when you ain't been there in a few days, and I'll say, where you been? Auntie missed you. But I appreciate you guys. So long as you can appreciate the entertainment, the hot topics, all that, the giggles, my love of musicals and stuff like that, I really appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend. No matter what you do, have a great weekend. And Lord willing, we'll be back here on Monday. Check out the weekend edition. I'm Patty Jackson. It's not cute not knowing. I'm your auntie of pop culture.